everyone's got a story. And I think that's the whole thing. We get all different kinds of people, you know, we get lawyers, accountants, smart people, we get surfers, we get whoever. And at the end of the day, everyone's got a story. And everyone's done it tough. Everyone does do it tough at some point in their life. And it's just really cool to come out here and just kind of show support for each other.
So the OneWave community is all based on the ocean, obviously. OneWave is all it takes. So as surfers, we know that this is the kind of place that we will always come back to at any stage in our life when we need it. It's kind of like that safety blanket, if you like.
And I think that the whole premise of OneWave is saltwater therapy and just the idea of getting in the ocean. You know, I suffer from anxiety, so being near the water always makes me feel much calmer and brings me into the moment.
Yeah, okay, so the plan is we aim to arrive here at 6:30 every Friday morning, and we all come down and watch the sun come up. Usually we gather around, so we all stand around and talk for, you know, 15, 20 minutes, and then we all come together and we normally sit down in a circle, quite a tight-knit little circle, and usually someone will speak and talk generally amongst the group, you know, anything ranging from mental health to a tough week, to diets, to exercise, to yoga, to surfing, to whatever it is. And you know, if people want to speak, they can. There's no pressure. You know, on the odd chance people get up and share their own personal stories, and like I said before, I think for me that's probably the most powerful thing, and hearing other people's stories.
I'm from New York and I moved to Bondi, and I didn't really have any friends yet. I was just, you know, new, and I moved into a house with 5 strangers, and I just saw on a random Facebook ad for sunrise yoga, and it was free. So I was like, I love yoga, so I was like, why not? And it was just amazing. And afterwards, they spoke about OneWave and the organization, and that it was for mental health. And I personally have a lot of mental health issues. When I was 16 years old, I lost my best friend to suicide. So since then, I've kind of been an advocate for mental health, just tried to bring people to be more aware and more comfortable with talking about it. So it was just so weird that I just came for yoga, and then all of a sudden it was tied to this organization.
Yeah, so what I get out of coming down to Fluoro Friday is being able to be amongst the OneWave community and just have that positive start to my day. By surfing in crazy fluoro gear, we get to spark a conversation. It might be a conversation you have with someone walking down to the beach, or it might be a conversation you have with someone walking by as you're getting a coffee, where they might go, oh, you know, what are you wearing? Why are you dressed like that? And we'll be like, oh, it's actually for mental health. We surf every Friday to show people that, you know, OneWave is sometimes all it takes, and no one has to be alone. And at the end of the day, you know, we all go through something.
You sit here and you see the sun come up in the morning. You got the ocean, you got the salt air. It's a place where you cleanse yourself, and you're really getting back in touch with nature, I guess. And you leave all the busyness of your lives behind.
It was like a little community, and I was so far from home, and it just gave me such a positive environment that I always knew would be there. And now these girls are basically my best friends here. I mean, now these are the people that I consider my closest friends.
The people going through mental health, they're the ones that are really struggling, you know, so they're the ones that can't get out of bed sometimes, and they don't leave their houses and their rooms. So for me, I think a little bit of coldness and a little bit of darkness, but it's amazing when you get down here and you feel the warmth and the people around you, and it makes a beautiful sort of start to your day.
And then it's really an organization that I believe in, and that, you know, speaks to me, and it's something that is really important in my life. So it's kind of perfect.